Susan, I hope you take this YouTube seriously because it is the result of 14 years of knowing you, talking to you, crying with you, laughing with you, fighting with you, losing a wife, a family, a grandkids, sacrificing for you, sending you money, sending you love, paying attention, being patient, kind, forgiving. So this is a 14-year evaluation of us and you, most specifically you, and why you are and what you have become, why you have become what you've become. And I'll start off by saying that mammals can become programmed. The most infamous example is Pavlov's salivating puppy. He rang the bell. He rang the bell. In other words, conditioning. So let's start out with your conditioning. I'm going to ignore that call because I've done enough work. I've already shit. Your conditioning, born as a Polish, strong, traditional in a traditional family. Oh, I know all about it. Toe the line. So, born physiologically pretty, whether you, whether you admit it or not. Very sensitive, extremely sensitive artiste, extremely bright. So sensitive, bright, but in an environment of no emotion or emotionless. I've met those that raised you. Okay. And they had you as a little sensitive, intelligent girl that strong willed, full of vigor and vim, and, wow, a force to be reckoned with. Force for me to reckon with 14 years. But here's your evaluation, programmed daughter to Stephen and Patricia Franksek. Traditional Polish family, unemotional, no spirit, no love. You were not shown love. Material, hell yeah. Clothing, house, comfort, security. Oh, you want a car? You need a car you can drive? Here you go. So all the material things you know, could want. Spiritual? Uh-uh. Nope. So you age, late bloomer, nerd, intelligent, smart, savvy, tough, pretty, but but an NT. Big problems with that um, recipe. Dealing with me, a male, born the opposite. I told you the stories. I had to buy my shit. I had to buy my way through fucking life since I've been fucking 12 years old, motherfucker. You just did it within the last 2 decades. I've been doing it my whole fucking life, carrying a family. You've done it just as a single woman. And you don't like it at all. You haven't liked life at all ever since you grew up or got older. Because that little intelligent, sensitive artiste raised in the lap of luxury, stubborn, egotistical, selfish, but with a very kind heart when she's not in trying to survive in this cold, dark, unloving world. And she meets a guy, me, who is just the opposite of her. Really spiritual, kind, gentle, forgiving, loving, doesn't lie, isn't in survival mode. He's not a woman. So, what I'm and have been contending with is a programmed female, smart, egotistical, struggling in survival by herself, by herself, by herself because of her programming, the way she was raised, unemotional. I can take it. I can dish it. You're wrong. I'm not. You're wrong. I'm not. I will use you for what I can glean. I'll outmaneuver, outplay, out jockey, out checkmate you every second of every day. That's what I've done for my entire adult life, is survive. And I do that by lying, conniving, playing, outmaneuvering all you idiots. Well, you're not going to outmaneuver me, sunshine. You have not. But I'm in misery, and I don't think, well, I don't know. Yeah, okay, not misery. I don't think you're suffering as much as I have. You have not suffered as much as I have you? Let's not compare. There is your issue. Raised with material comfort, spoiled princess, intelligent, to the point you've created your own foggy, mystical thinking about everything. That's how arrogant you are. And forced to survive in this cold, cruel world and fallen in love with Dave. What does this program woman do now? Who is malicious to get her way, when your way is not the right way. My way is the right way, but you don't want to get in line. That is why I say, and everything you do is a game to manipulate, survive, keep me tethered, control, while you deal with how you were conditioned when your brain was first forming as a human being. You were conditioned unemotionally, materially, everything. And then it's just survival and stubbornness. And you're scared. You're scared. Your sensitivity. What a vicious life you live. And you take it out on my fucking ass, man. When all I want to do is love you, hold you, cook, date, romance. We don't do any of that shit because you're in survival mode. You're scared in survival mode, and I haven't been making any money. And you just in whatever it takes to survive and eke out or glean some pleasure from this guy that has these feelings that I can whip around and deny and blame him. I hope I've made sense. Makes sense to me. Spoiled brat, no feeling, intelligent player, artistic, pretty girl. That's a vicious combination for me to deal with, but I can deal with it. Tool of God, exactly how he has instructed me to. We'll see what his response is in you. I thought you were smarter than to be programmed, to override your programming, but it doesn't look like you are. Haven't been smart enough to consciously override what I just laid out in this video. Oh, well, I guess I'm not worth it. Or maybe I am.